Here we are back again, and over my right shoulder there's a picture of a C-119 with French markings. The C-119 was used during the French Indochina War, when the Vietnamese were trying to chase the French out of Indochina, French Indochina. They had a valley with a lot of their sites there, and it needed resupplying because the roads had been cut. So the Air Force gave them C-119s. As you notice, it has French markings on the airplane. The French did not have any pilots for it. So the pilots from Civil Air Transport and CNAC, which were our guys, crewed these airplanes. The cockpit was a monster in that thing. This particular version, Wallace Buford and James McGovern were the flight crew in the front of it. In the back, in the cargo area, there was a Frenchman and a Vietnamese loadmaster. Now, there was heavy anti-aircraft fire over this valley, and this particular bird got hit in the left engine. As you can see, it's shut down, oil streaking back over the nacelle, and there's a big hole in the horizontal stabilizer. This made the airplane unflyable, and it was sinking. To escape out of the communist-controlled area, they staggered into Laos before crashing by a riverbed in Laos, and the flight crew lost their lives. However, the Vietnamese loadmaster and Frenchman did survive, and there's another story on that. I have flown the thing, but after Vietnam, and found it to be a fun airplane actually to fly. It was very lumbersome, and it had a huge cavernous cargo area, and the cockpit I really loved because it was so huge. The only bad part was I couldn't hit the co-pilot on takeoff if he was fooling around over there. It was that far away. And behind in the cockpit there was a desk for a navigator. But, the Air Force had these in Vietnam and found out they were underpowered, like I did too, and they hung a jet engine on the top of it, and that made it a little better, but not a lot. It eventually came out of the inventory and was scrapped. But it's another adventure into the world of airplanes that I've delved into. But I loved the airplane, and it was fun. Thank you.